Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while. Um, been a long time since I've recorded anything, actually. Um, so as you can probably tell, we're in Minecraft right now, but it's obviously not normal Minecraft. This is modded Minecraft, specifically Crackpack, with a few of my own extra mods added on. Anyway, I originally was not planning on recording, just to tell you guys. But after posting in the Reddit about some of my problems that I was having with all some of the various things I was doing, it sounded like some people, specifically Redditor that was helping me on a few of the problems, was interested in seeing my base. So I posted some pictures to Imager for him. If you follow all my Reddit posts, which I actually kind of hope there's no one that does that. I don't know all the places I've posted. Anyway. Oh, great. Now everyone's going to probably go look. Whatever. Anyway. I've been busy, as you can see, and you can probably hear the machines. What the fuck is that, actually? Is that... What is that? Okay, no, it's something up there. Oh, it's the pulverizer. I didn't know that was so loud. Jesus. Alright, so I've got an ME set up here already. And I've got a bit... so basically, I've got panels here with view cells that let me view... This is... if anyone's watched Nebris, this is a Nebris-inspired design for my base. Very Nebris inspired. I'm not a huge fan of his. I'm more of a fan of Good, but I saw Nebris's base in one of Good's recent videos, and I started watching his videos, and I kind of wanted to do a similar setup to him as far as base design and this ME setup. I'm going to do a few things different than him, though. I can probably change what these are locked to now. Still need more draconium. So what I'm going to do differently, this is a crafting terminal where I view all my craftables. This is just a normal panel. These are both crafting panels at the moment, but they're going to be changed to a fluid terminal and an essentia terminal at some point. This is a interface terminal, pattern terminal up here, and this is just where all my cells go. Down here. Here's my crafting computers. Oh, great. That's still really loud. Wow, why is that so loud? Let's turn that off. What? Why am I still hearing it? Is that not rain? That's totally rain, right? Yeah, that's totally rain. What the hell? I turned weather off. Or no, that's music. That's why it wasn't changing at all. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is a temporary import bus. I'm going to move this somewhere at some point. Maybe upstairs. I don't know. It's linked to this ender pouch, which is also soul-bound. I also have another one for trash items, because I'm using an item dislocator, and that just pulls everything, and I can't get rid of items. I'm going to upgrade to the magnetism ring from Botania at some point. Right now I'm just using whatever. I have flux-infused plates, though I have made a set of wyvern armor, though all the Draconic Evolution stuff feels really overpowered to me, so I don't really use it unless I need it. Obviously, I have a very basic setup here. I was focusing more on my auto-crafting setup to begin with. This is just a lone resonant furnace with some upgrades to cook shit that needs cooking. Magma Crucible and a fluid transposer to make, oh god, buckets of Enderium and whatnot. And induction smelter, which this is also going to be temporary. I'm going to have one for alloys, inderium, and all that kind of stuff, and then another one for ores, so that the thing here is so that the filters on them are simpler. Right now, I just have the interfaces set to blocking mode, which means they won't push items into this chest until its inventory is empty, which means I probably don't need an iron chest there. But anyway, that just prevents this from filling up with incompatible stuff. Oh my god. Or making various alloys that I didn't want. Like, for example, if I was trying to smelt ferrous ore and iron, it wouldn't make Invar or whatever else. This is the setup to make processors, process cores, and so this one's for silicone, this one's for gold presses, this is for Certus quartz presses, diamond presses, and this is for making the actual ones. They all have full acceleration upgrades. I'm using a gear press to make all my gears because the smeltery will have conflicts with like bronze and tin. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. A lone pulverizer with upgrades. Any machines that can use secondary outputs, I have the max secondary outputs and then 2 speeds, and took out the redstone and the servo one, so I have to manually extract the stuff out of this one, but that's not a big deal because it was going to be like that anyway. This is a crystal growth chamber for making flux crystal, for growing quartz, whatnot. This is a crystal charger, which usually the Certus quartz that goes in here goes right back in here to make flux crystal. And here's my assembler setup. This is one of the main things I had problems with. So what I didn't know is that these machines can only carry 8 channels. So I had them all in a big box of 32, and it was causing all kinds of problems. I was losing recipes. I didn't know where they were going. Turns out they were still in the interfaces. The interfaces had gone offline, even though it showed them all as online. It's really a bit of a janky setup. And this network tool did not really help diagnosing the problem at all. So there's that. My wiring is basically... I put one on both sides. I'm so nifty. Here's my ME controller. There's going to be the quantum thing down there. There's runic glass here. I was actually a bit cheaty to make the original runic glass because you could just do it with chisel, which is also something I saw from Nebris. I'm a bit of a fan of Minecraft. I don't expect to ever be their popularity, but I mean, if people are interested, I will make videos. This is my reactor, which I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up so it fills up the room. It's a 7 by 7, no, it's a 5 by 5 by 5. But if you count all the blocks, like the interior is 5 by 5 by 5. But and also there's every block of those is an actual inderium source block. I didn't let it flow anywhere, so it should have max efficiency. That does increase the efficiency, but not by a whole lot. There's diamond in the middle. It's just a design that I used the big reactor simulator to come up with. It doesn't match exactly what the simulator says, but it's the best reactor I've made in this playthrough so far. I had a very temporary one upstairs before. It was like right over here. This was a setup where I had all of my ME stuff early on. I did the same thing in the TPPI test pack. Please ignore mod pack, which I never got far in because fucking Greg Tech was. I don't know what happened with whoever is the mod author of Greg Tech. He went fucking balls to the wall overboard, in my opinion, with all the shit he was doing. In my opinion, of course. Some people, I'm sure, like it. What else do I got? I'm going to get into RF tools at some point. I got a bunch of dimlets right here that I'm going to put in the modular storage once I make the dimlet thing. I just need to find another unknown dimlet, which there's some in the ME system right now that I'll have to take care of at some point. There's a tesseract feeding energy to my quarry, which you might be able to see unless it stopped working. Oh, Oh no, that was from my farm, my temporary farm up there. It's really ugly, but it was clear I wasn't going to make a dedicated grow room. Is this stopped up, or did my quarry finish? Wait, what? You have oil. Shit, my oil drum's full. You know what? I don't need to run all the way back. And that'll be done pretty fast, I think. Maybe. No? Oh. Well, I'm smart. This is also a temporary setup. There's not much I can do about it. This is my lava ender tank, which I don't have an ender pump in the nether yet, but I use that to make obsidian, basically. You know, I need to check up on my bedrockium thing, because I haven't actually checked up on that in a while. It has 7 septuple. So what I've been doing is I've had this setup. All of these are feeding cobblestone into these 2 assemblers. Those are compressing it, and it's going to keep compressing until it gets to octuple, and then it's going to smelt, and that gives me 9 ingots, and it doesn't cost me any diamonds. But I should probably change that setup, because honestly, I've had diamond lily seeds here growing for quite a while. I got into agricraft really early on, and I got 10, 10, 10 of most of the vanilla seeds. I got cotton as well. I say vanilla seeds, but I also have some dyes being grown here, and that's to make epic bacon. Stop! Oh yeah, these are all my Tinker's Construct tools. Oh yeah, so I should get into the mods that I have installed myself manually. There's Metallurgy. Oh, lag. Oh, lag. Okay, let's get out of the rain. That might help. Oh my god. I think it's partly because I'm... recording. I don't know if you guys can hear me when it's lagging. Oh my god. I don't know if I can be heard at all right now. Oh my god. Okay, we're back, kind of, maybe. Okay, I don't know what that lag spike. Oh my god, I usually only get lagged this bad when I'm generating new chunks. I don't know if I'll be able to record this series. I'm definitely not going to do a let's play on it. I'll just do update videos on my progress. Because that's ridiculous. This ugly dirt structure, I think, is going to be where I put my Draconic Evolution energy core. That's why you have this ugly setup. Those are each 9 blocks wide, so the particle generators are 9 blocks apart. Anyway, okay. Yeah, anyway. Ars Magica 2, Metallurgy, and Iguana Tweaks, and all of the mods that those mods require. So Animation API and Metallurgy Core. And Metallurgy I liked because it added a bunch of stuff with extra tick that made it more fun, I think. Like the Tartarite, because I really liked Tartarite. Although with Draconic Evolution stuff, I don't know if... And plus I'm not even using Tinkers really much anymore. So I don't know if I even need Iguana Tweaks. I may uninstall it. And then I have to correct the data on all of these. Although this crossbow is super OP. Super OP. There's another one that was a failed one because it got modifiers I didn't want. I actually went into the config and I have changed things with the mod pack. one of the things I did change recently was how often taint biomes show up, because if we look at the map, I have searched far and fucking wide to no avail. Have found no taint biome. I don't remember if I set this to large biomes or not, but I think I might have, and I don't know why I did such a thing. I'm pretty sure I set it to large biomes, and I have no idea why I did such a thing. It was such an awful choice. I never should have did it. Here's my base, though. And if I go up here, where's it at? Oh, the lag. Here. There's a magical forest. I changed the way it looked in the config, so it's the old blue ones that I really liked. Or actually, I don't know if I like it as much anymore looking at it now in the map. But it's a huge magic forest, and it's where I'm going to get a bunch of pure nodes to put around my base, so I never have taint. Or if I do generate it, it doesn't spread beyond my base. I need to tear this down. If you're wondering what this is, there used to be a bunch of solar panels here. That's why it's open to the roof. Now it's just this one. Now that I have an induction smelter up, I can actually make more recipes for that. So that'll be good. I have this one set up. So I should show you guys my wiring. In case anyone's interested. I need to break this one. So this wires into my ME controller. I'm using 19 channels there, huh? This goes straight to my reactor to a second power tap. So I should always have power there, although it has gone offline once. Okay, that one leads to my auto crafting area. This one is a separate network, a sub-network. As you can see, there's a quartz fiber there, preventing it from exchanging data. This goes up to that terminal, and then it goes over there to my ME drives. And there's another one that I don't think I can get. Okay, so there's another one here that connects to my main thing, and this goes for here, and then back over there and up. This connects to my computers as well. Okay, I can get out of here now. It connects to my computers over here, my crafting computers, and as you can see, these are hooked up to storage buses, so that when I put a drive in that terminal, it goes in here. And then there's these hooked up to that, and an import bus that's temporary to my ender chest. I have the same setup I had last time I played the Crackpack. Ender pouch to an ender chest with an import bus to my ME system. Although my ME system is going to be much better this time around. I didn't have auto crafting last time I did this. The auto crafting has already made my life easier, honestly. One of the biggest pains, this music actually has to go. Sometimes it's nice music, and I don't mind it. Here's my trash chest that goes directly into a matter condenser that I've broken and moved a few times, so it hasn't kept its storage. One of my favorite parts of this ME system is the fact that anytime I need more storage... Oh, I actually have one of these made. Why do I have one of these made? Doesn't make sense. But eventually what I'm going to do is... I've been slowly... That volume's really loud. That's better. There it is. Okay, 9. I don't know why I still have this, but yeah. This I've been slowly filtering out the lower drives out of my system. So like I'll grab one of these and then throw it in there, and it'll filter all of the items out of it. I've been slowly doing that because most of these 1K ME drives were from early on when I couldn't afford the 64K ones, but now I can just fucking... and it'll craft all of this shit for me and make Like, we can actually go here and watch it. Like, it already made, or did I only set 5? I may have only set 5. Oh my god, it's going to make a ton of quartz seeds. Oh, it's going to chew through my sand, actually. And my cobblestone. Jesus. Speaking of which, I need to get my Emmy, but I need to get my other storage area ready. And if you don't know, you probably don't know what I mean by that. But Nevers did this as well, and I plan to mimic him to some extent. Back here, this way, in this area, or actually no, I'm gonna put this over here and over there. That way, underneath over there can be for whatever facility I put over there. Random explosions happen in this mod pack, and I don't know what it ever is. As you can see down here, we can see the system actually working. And yeah, I don't need resonant servos in those. I don't know why I have one over here. I don't really need it. That's the pulverizer working. Ooh. Shouldn't you be pulling those out? Okay, maybe I need a resonant servo in you. Hang on, let me make one of those. Or request it. No, that's not. Or no, that is what I want. Make one of those. Oh, it has to craft Enderium. Okay. Well, it should be done now. There we go. Having it to auto-craft Enderium is one of the most important things to me, because Enderium was always the bane of my existence, having to craft it. So having the fact that I have it set up the way I do now. Alright, I can't just do that. I shouldn't have that on my bar while I'm at base anyway. So, there we go. And now I just need to get this set up like that. I can throw this back in. Yeah, that's much better. I want to show this gear press working too. This is a mechanism one, actually, because it works differently from the other ones, and that it would actually work with this stupid gear press, because all the other ones would push out the 4 ingots for a gear first, and then they wouldn't work for another 5 minutes, and I don't know why. So if I craftables, so gears, so let's say I want what kind of gears are used often? I guess inver gears are. Make 2 of those. So it'll craft 2 of these, and as you can see, and then as soon as this gets pressed, it'll start pushing more out, see? But the other ones, like the item ducts, wouldn't do that. Almost every item transport pipe I used would not do that. Even the buildcraft ones wouldn't. And it was really freaking annoying. I hated it so much. What recipes do I have you set to make? These are... I had my pulverizer interface set up to my furnace for some reason at one point. I fixed that problem, though. That's no longer an issue. I want my whole base to have this kind of aesthetic as what you're seeing right here. Like this, because I really like this aesthetic. Nebris went with Abyssal Stone, which I haven't been able to find any of that, honestly. I always liked the Basalt, though. And the Quarried Stone. I'd considered using Marble, because I have more of it, and I'm always getting more from my quarry. Let's actually see if we can see that working now. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. You can see that. I don't have any speed upgrades on it. That's just its normal speed with max power going to it. The Tesseract's sucking out a lot of my power. There's also 3 solar panels, which I should move this one over there too, because it's always daytime there. But let's actually get into auto crafting a little bit. Did I already put that recipe in there? Okay, I did. So I don't need that anymore. Let's actually get some more solar panel auto crafting here. Solar flux, okay. What does that do? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let's get that set up. Blank upgrade. And I'll put this with the rest of this. I don't know why I have this with that, because that's a different... I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've actually been having some internet issues lately. If I get those sorted out, I may stream this even. Let's turn this volume back up. Oh god, it's disorienting. What? Okay, that's it stored like 0 for a moment there. Oh jeez, the people in my family don't shut up. Anyway, this is kind of my Ars Magica setup. The main thing I've only really used here is the armor imbuement table, which is awesome, by the way. If you look at this, what do I have on this? Well, you can see all the enchantments, obviously. Magitech goggles integration, physical damage resistance, mana regeneration bonus, step assist and physical damage resistance, run speed bonus, and physical damage resistance. So this is the normal speed. I put those on, you saw that speed boost. Also, normally you can't walk up 1 blocks. With those I can. So the armor imbuement table is really awesome. Ars Magica just gets better and better. I always find out new really cool stuff about it. And if you've never done Ars Magica before, basically it lets you craft your own spells. What's this? Desert Nova. Like boom. So you get shapes. Projectile, self, touch. A new one that I have the option to unlock, I think, is binding. And you have components. So for example, if you did a touch plus dig spell, which is actually the only spell I have at the moment, you're doing that. And you can see on the bottom right hand side that it used up mana, which regened pretty quickly, and I accumulated some burnout. You can also see my affinity is towards earth at the moment. There's also a shrink spell, which is new from the last time I played Ars Magica, and I really want to try it out. You can also get heal and regen, obviously. You can place blocks with it, although I guess with projectile and torches, oh, that would actually probably work pretty well. Wizard's Autumn is like silk touching leaves, basically, or glass, I think. Or Wizard's Autumn is, I think, is basically silk touch. That's basically silk touch, I think. Maybe? Actually, wait a minute. No, it's feather touch I was thinking of. Okay. That's what it is. One level of silk touch on the spell? What do you mean 1 level of silk touch? That's all you need is 1 level. You stupid game. Which I actually have the spell for silk touch ready to be crafted. The way you craft it is you throw that here, you throw a blank rune in, and then it'll keep popping up and telling you what you need. Although if you read the book, it'll actually tell you what you need. Material list here. It'll tell you what you need. Which is really nice. This is a really basic Thaumcraft setup. I already have I think all the aspects discovered. I just need to get into research, which I haven't done yet. I made some armor stands. Here's a Bibliocraft bookcase with all of my tutorial-based books on it. It's where I put pretty much all my books so I can get back to them easily. The only tutorial-based thing I don't put on there is the Draconic tablet, because it won't fit on there. I accidentally turned my engine on. So here's another thing, though, that I actually wanted to show off. This wireless charger is really freaking useful. The recipe is a bit weird, because you got to use this, this soul binder, or slice and splice thing. That's the soul binder. This is the slice and splice. It has some really weird recipes. I don't really understand it, but makes some really cool stuff with it. So this chest, I've got all kinds of stuff here ready to make mob farms, grinders and such. I have a powered spawner here bound to a Crimson Cleric, because they drop knowledge fragments and such. I would have used a Safari Ball, but you couldn't capture them in a Safari Ball. This is a shiny ore sheep, and